description.
Alright, hey, this is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles, and today we got this. This is the Buldak Bokumyun. I don't know, you never hear that anymore, but it's Buldak Bokumyun Original Cup. And you might be asking, why are you reviewing this? You've reviewed it before, and I have, way back. And I found this out because I had a guy asking, dude, you've got scans of all this other stuff, but you don't have the scan of this. And I was like, this guy wants a scan of something that I've reviewed, but I haven't reviewed the new packaging of this. What this guy does is he prints out teeny tiny little stickers. And he makes at least I think he does. And he makes teeny tiny little keychains that are cups of Buldak. Like, he sent me a picture and he made little cups of Buldak carbonara. So I thought, yeah, I'll do it. He's like, really? You're like saving me here, dude. I'm like, yeah, why not? So I already scanned it. I've already sent it to him. I haven't seen what the finished product looked like, but you know, just some dude or some lady, I think their name was Lizard something, so I really don't know what their gender is. It doesn't really matter to me. The human was going to do some kind of event and maybe make them and put them on Etsy. I'm like, crafty, cool, good luck, you know. I just wanted to see what it looks like. And I told him that, you know, once they're all done and stuff, send me a picture. And if you've got them on Etsy, well, crud, I'll show people where they can get them. If you send me one, I can show it to people, and you can go, ooh, look at that, and, you know. All right, 4 minutes. But that's the reason I'm doing this. So it's September 23rd, 2025, and we have entered the, we've been having a lot of wildfires here in Washington State. And we have now entered the time where it's getting kind of cray. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I can get out of that. Where is it? Here we go. 92. It hasn't updated yet. But I don't know. I'm guessing you can see this, but I don't know exactly how to. But see, there's that indicator. If it goes up much more, we'll be in like the hazardous for some groups, and then the hazardous. And as you can see by the line, it's going straight up. When I was out walking earlier, it definitely got more hazy and smoky while I'm out. If you haven't experienced the scent of wildfire smoke, it smells like, kind of reminds me of two things. Like if you walked by a house fire, or where one was, it's just got this funky scent to it. Kind of like it was smoke, but it's not really smoke anymore. It's just kind of like stale, like a burnt couch. It also reminds me, like, if you went and you hung out with your friends and, you know, you hung out next to a campfire all night, and then you packed up your stuff and went home. And then you got up the next day and you grabbed your clothes and you're like, what's that smell? And you grab your jacket or whatever, and then you go like, with it. It smells like that. And but it's really strong. And earlier, I live on a hill. So I go out to this, I'm coming home, I go up the hill and I turn around and look down. And like quarter mile away, it looks like super foggy. So it's like that. But it ain't fog, it's muckety muck. And you know it's really bad. I've been out when it's really bad. And you can feel like it's like grit in your teeth when the particulate matter is so big that it's like little flakes going around. I've gone out early in the morning when I've had a headlamp on, and you can just see the little bits floating around in the air because, you know, it's ash. It's fallout. Speaking of fallout, So I watch or listen to these old time radio shows all the time. So I listen to like Dragnet, which used to be on the radio, Fibber McGee and Molly, The Great Gildersleeve, Jack Benny, all this stuff. There's a tune-in station if you're interested in checking that out called Con Something's Old Rate. What is it? It's a bird. I want to say it's like Conroy's Old Time Radio, but it's not that. But anyways, if you've ever seen like Fallout or played the games and they've got all that old, they've got the old music and then they've got the old advertisements that you'll hear and see and stuff like that. It's like that. It's amazingly like that. It's really, really weird, but kind of cool at the same time. Okay. This is almost done. The next one, I gotta go and read up on the instructions again, because the next one is weird. This one I got in hand. I've got this well in hand, kids. Don't worry. Okay. Now, we take our strainer. Normally what you would do is you would take the lid, and if you look on the lid, you've got these 3 holes, the little triangles. Those triangles are where you're supposed to poke chopsticks through. If you did not know that, now you do. Ooh. But it's been like, it feels like forever since I've done a review. I think I may have done one on, what, last Wednesday? I don't know, it's Tuesday, so. But I'm really far ahead on my review junk, so. You know, I want to sprinkle that on top. I want to make this look as nice as possible. Oh! Yeah, I'll talk about that on my next episode of The Big Show. There's a thing that happened today. I'm not too keen on it. It never happened before. And hopefully you don't have to deal with it as part of your day-to-day life. Because it's very annoying and it costs money. I don't like that. Alright. I'm not going to do a mukbang. I've still got one that I need to do a mukbang on, but I've been on this diet kick lately. And the idea of like wolfing down a ton of noodles, it's like that the whole mukbang thing, for now, I'm not doing it. There's no way I could pull it off. I'm eating like 1,000 to 1,200 calories and walking 10 miles a day. If I tried to like do a whole block of Buldak, oh boy, that'd do a number on me. Just a massive carb gut bomb. Yeah, it's like I drink, I have a protein drink, and until the kids get home, like at 4 p.m., the only thing I have is a protein drink and a couple energy drinks and vitamins. And the protein drink, because my doctor said my cholesterol was high, to get it down, I got this plant-based stuff. God, it's really not. I'm trying to convince myself it's not bad. It's bad. It's really not good. It's very gritty, but there's no cholesterol in it. So I'm down to like under 100 milligrams of cholesterol. Quite under that if I just use curry to make my dinner. But so here we are. Cheers. Wow. It's hot. It's so much more front of the mouth hot. I'm so used to Buldak being way hotter than this. Something happened. The last few times I've had Buldak, it's just been like way mellower than I remember it. And that is really strange. Because usually it was the opposite. But, yeah. And this is the good old Sprank. I'm gonna put it in a pile right there. It's seaweed and sesame seed. And I made egg. Oh, hello, egg. I think I want to lay down some of these first. I was thinking of doing some chicken, and then I thought better of it. We certainly have chicken though. Alright. A little more sesame seed. It's funny, these eggs are being weird. There's like this, like a strip. If you can't see it yet, you'll see it in a moment. Yeah, see that on the yolk? What the heck? That's how this goes. We'll see how this goes, right? Not bad. Rotato, rotate. Oh, the song's over. Play another song. Thanks for watching. The next one you're gonna see is this. The brand is like Fresh Hippo. Just get rid of one of the H's. So it's Fresh Hippo, and it's a vegetarian noodle. It mentions charity on it, so I'm guessing when you buy one of these, the charity gets a little bit of money. 200 mil. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So that'll be the next episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment in your noodles each and every day. Like, subscribe if you want. Have a good one. Bye-bye.